don't know what that means. But
YouTube, what's good?
What's good, YouTube? YouTube
What's
is in the
poppin'?
building. Huh?
What's popping?
They said what's popping. So we got 3 minutes, man. I think we should go ahead and get it started, yo. All right, let's go ahead and get the recording popping ton. Yo. I say, yo. Yo, welcome to What's Good, the podcast. I'm your host, Just Plain Old Don for JustPlainOldDon.com. Got the co-host Tori G in the building with me. Say what's up to the people, Tori G.
What's good, peoples? How y'all doing tonight?
No doubt, no doubt.
Yes.
It is the second day of January 2016. We made it another year, yo. Big shout out to 2016. If you made it, if you didn't make it, you definitely ain't listening. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. I want to shout out everybody on Periscope that's checking us out. Big shout out to Periscope. We on there, Just Plain Old Don broadcasting live. We are also on YouTube Live. Tori G. What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing tonight?
What's good?
Again, man, this is What's Good, the podcast. I'm Just Plain Old Don for JustPlainOldDon.com. Tori G in the building.
Yes.
We had another location today.
Yeah, we had the
Casa de Tori.
Yeah, I think we did it before.
Yeah, well, yeah, boss.
Yeah, I beat you too.
Yeah, we've actually recorded it before. I don't think we actually recorded an official show here.
Not a live one.
Okay,
Nah.
got you. Well, if you're just joining us, man, this is episode 8. We do this every week on Saturday at 6 o'clock. We basically just two brothers just talking about the same stuff we talk about all the time, and we just document it. It was previously a good news type show, but we kind of switched it over to a subject-based show. So we just
what's on your mind, show.
right, pretty much what's on your mind, and we try to keep it positive at all times. Kind of hard sometimes. 'Cause Tori G kind of ignorant.
Wow. Stuff throw me out there like
Throw him under the bus, y'all.
Nah. Get along with everybody.
No doubt, no doubt. That's what's up. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I always do and fade out this music because I get so distracted. But peace to what's that? Easy?
Boys in the hood.
Boys in the hood, no doubt. Peace out to boys in the hood, man. Yo, peace. Again, Just Plain Old Don for JustPlainOldDon.com. Tori G, the place to be.
Yep.
We start the show every week with what's really good.
Yes.
And every week for the past, 7 weeks has been all W's.
Since the beginning of the show.
Yeah, since the beginning of the show, it's been all W's for the Panthers. We finally took our L, y'all. But
Well,
we still the best in the league. We still 14-1. It's all good, man. You can't win them all at the end of the day. What's really good is they owned up to that L, especially Cam, and I like the way he handled himself. He put the mirror up to his face and said, you know what, I didn't come to play. You know what I'm saying? We just wasn't ready. You know, we took the L. It is what it is, man.
got outplayed.
Yeah, you get outplayed. You can't win them all, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So with that said, what's really good is Duke dragging Boston College right now.
57-38.
Yeah, they're giving them the business.
Team Blue Devils.
Peace to the Devils.
Blue Devils.
And I'm a Blue Devils fan, but let's shout out to Carolina too because they did their thing today. I'm gonna go ahead. I shout out the team, man. Shout out to UNC team.
They did it, man.
Y'all did y'all thing, man. No doubt. Big shout out to them. So those are the what's really good this week, man. Yeah, big win for the Hills. Again, I'm live on Periscope, so we interacting with the people. Big shout out to Jimmy Fuquay, man. This dude, man, I've been knowing that cat since I can't even remember the first time I met Jimmy. It's been that long.
Champs.
Yeah, probably Champs. That was in the 90s. So yeah, big shout out to Jimmy, man.
That was like 85.
He said 85. Nah, it wasn't that late, but that early. But nah, Jimmy cool, man. Thank you for tuning in, my brother.
No
You got any shout outs?
No, shout out to everybody that's listening.
If you listening, big shout out to you. Love you guys. Champs, he said Champ Sports 95, man. Yep. 95. Yeah, I can, yo, know what the days, bro.
Yep.
But yeah, big shout out, man. Anybody listening, supporting the show, we love you guys. Thanks for checking us out,
No doubt.
holding us down. How was your week?
Pretty good, man. It's downhill now because I go back.
Everybody
Nah,
going
I'm
back
stop.
to work.
Yeah, man. That was a good week though. It flew by, of course.
Yeah, all that rain. We had a lot of rain, man.
It was just dreary.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty bad looking for a minute, but
Like I've been off for a minute, but it feel like one day.
you've been off for a minute. Now you back as a jump off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Goes in the club. Okay, some jump off.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I got you.
It's all good, man. I ain't got no complaints.
That's what's up, man. As long as you alive, kicking.
I guess I'm alive.
You alive, boy. You on the show, man. What's wrong with you,
Yeah,
man?
you know.
We talked about the people that on the live earlier, so
Yeah.
You ain't a part of that crew.
Yeah, I can't hear them. So
you ain't in the not alive crew.
Yeah. So that's not a good crew to be in.
Jimmy mentioned college bowl games.
Yeah.
Duke did win a game.
Yeah, they played Indiana.
Indiana, yeah. Duke beat Indiana. Did Carolina win that game?
I think Carolina did. There's been so many games.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with college bowl games, man. I'd rather do the Final Four thing, get that 68 in, and just keep that. Somebody booing Duke, you know what? Forget you. It's all good.
Coach K got 5 of them things. So.
Yeah, 5 of them things.
It is what it is.
I'm having a hard time. He said Carolina got drugged.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they got drugged apparently. So, well, I mean, you know, like I said, you can't win them all,
Was
man.
that game? I couldn't find that game on TV. Was it on TV?
I think it was on TV.
It wasn't on the channel it was supposed to be on.
Yeah, probably
I
not.
was actually looking to watch that game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's all good, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's all good at the end of the day. The city and the state got represented well.
Yeah.
We're always just to be in the conversation is good enough for me. So,
Yeah.
big shout out to NC, man.
Yeah.
No doubt. So we covered what's up, William Tarrant? How you doing, brother? We covered. If you hear me, I keep saying we covered. I said that like 4 times.
We covered.
We covered. That's a new song.
We covered.
No, kill it. Kill that noise. If you hear me interrupt on this podcast, of course we're interacting with the Periscope peoples. Yeah, so that's where we at. But we covered everything that's going on in around these parts of NC. Now we're gonna get into this show. What's on your mind, man? Tory G got some stuff on his mind. He want to get it off his chest and mind. And it's this is the platform for that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that. I'm not ignoring you, Periscope. I'm just trying to focus on what we got going on here. So,
I mean, where do I start?
what do you start? So your subject for today was to talk about the.
It's kind of hard.
It's kind of so. The question you asked me was, why do we compare instead of appreciate?
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
so why do we compare different?
It stemmed from sports, but you could apply it to everything.
Right.
So I don't understand why people are so quick to not acknowledge what's going on right in front of them and just hold on to the past with everything.
So people have a hard time letting go of the past.
That's just my personal opinion, and I don't understand. And you know me, I'm a facts guy.
Right.
So you can, I just feel like people have a hard time agreeing to disagree.
Yeah.
And your opinions aren't facts.
Their opinions.
Exactly. But I feel like a lot of people really think that their opinions are facts. It's like.
So, okay, so we brought up, you brought up originally this whole thing with the Warriors.
Yeah.
And if you know the Warriors or the Golden State Warriors, they started the season, 27-0 or something? No, like 20.
They've lost 2 games.
They've lost 2 games since the season started.
Yeah.
And they quite possibly have the possibility to outdo what the Bulls did in '96
Bulls, yeah.
when they went 72-10.
Yeah.
It's a big possibility they could do that. So I guess the question that was asked was, why can't we acknowledge the fact that they are great, or they can even be greater than that Chicago Bulls team?
Exactly.
And it was a lot of variables for people's answers.
But I don't feel like people acknowledge the variables both ways. And I'm not saying the Warriors are better than the Bulls, but I'm not gonna say they aren't.
Or they can't be.
Yeah, or they can't be.
Right.
So, but I feel like I'm one of the few that would that would actually.
So so the facts are they are 72-10.
Yes.
We don't really have the facts yet for the Warriors because they're still doing what they got to do to get to that level. But me personally, I think they could possibly be one of the greatest teams in the NBA, just based off of what we've seen.
Yeah.
Now, if they go 69-11.
69-13.
Or 69-13, do we still put them there, or
I do, but the Bulls did that too.
the standard is the Bulls?
They did 69-13.
Yeah,
The year after.
they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wow. So the standard is the Bulls. So I guess
Is it all about records though? That's my thing.
records. I think it's records and impact. I think the reason why it's so hard for people to let go of the past is because the impact, it's everything that comes with it. It's all tied into a memory. So it's hard to let go of what you remember as opposed to what you're seeing.
Yeah.
I could apply that to pretty much anything.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You can apply that to everything.
Right. So the argument.
But
Okay.
before you say that, my thing with that though is when you have people that weren't there for that, they'll still be like, that was the greatest team ever. I'm like, you ain't even seen them. That's my issue.
Well, it's kind of hard to say. I think I'm trying to find the right words for it because it's touchy for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think when you say that, you're probably talking about a lot of kids, a lot of younger people.
It's not. See me, I'm a basketball junkie, so it's like if you go have a conversation with me, please know what you're talking about. Cause it's not, and I'm not saying that I'm trying to be a jerk or nothing. I'm just saying it from the standpoint of, like I said, if you just a casual
Right.
watcher, like I don't feel like you can have a valid discussion when it comes to stuff like that. Not just with me, I'm saying with anybody that's into it like that.
So you a casual fan can't have an opinion.
I have an opinion, but
It's probably not valid.
I'm about facts though. Don't just shoot stuff at me.
So what are the facts? I mean, we did the 72-10 thing. Let's just go throughout life in general.
Yeah.
I said life in general. What are the facts with this stuff? Like, it's all based off what they've done, but
No, I'm saying I don't know if facts is the right word. I'm saying, like I told you, since we talking basketball right now, like you have people say all the time, the Bulls, that's it. But my question is, what made the Bulls teams of the 90s, who's to say that was the best era for basketball? So who's to say they had competition at the same level as every other era of basketball? So what makes them it?
What makes you feel like what's the best era to you?
I would probably say You talking about from a competition standpoint or just balance?
Yeah, all of it. I mean,
From a balance level, I say the 80s.
and why would you say that?
Just look at the teams that was playing in the 80s.
So you had like
I feel like the champions of the 80s, I don't feel like any other decade of basketball compared to the championship teams of the 80s. That's just my opinion.
So what are you basing this off of?
The teams and the players.
Give me an example, like, cause I'm trying to get on the same page.
Lakers won 5 championships.
Got the
Those
Celtics.
Lakers teams are some of the greatest teams ever. Those Celtics teams won 3. Those some of the greatest teams ever.
Right.
The Bad Boys Pistons are one of the most underappreciated teams ever to me.
Right.
Just those three teams pretty much ran the 80s.
And then you had teams like the Sixers that snuck one
The
in.
Sixers, they got one. Shoot, even Milwaukee was good. Like,
We just got a question on Periscope. Are we rappers? Not now. We not.
no. Not
We
now.
we will be eventually. One of these days we might go back to rapping,
Yeah.
but nah, not right now.
Not at the moment.
Let's get back on subject. I'm sorry. I just had to answer that. But
So, and it's hard to say. I'm saying it from the standpoint of like the '90s, and it's not like I said. I feel like the Bulls are one of the greatest teams ever. Like I can't take that away from them. But my thing is, were they just that much better than everybody else, or were the teams?
or the team's just weaker.
Yeah, like what?
No, that's a hard one. That's a hard one to say, man. I think a lot of it got to do with just timing. At the end of the day, a lot of people are stuck on what they're stuck on because of the time that it happened, and the timing was right for a team like that to. Nobody said MJ's the GOAT. Maybe I don't know. He's definitely the standard for a lot of players. He might be the greatest scorer I've ever seen. Player, I don't know if I can say MJ's the greatest player, and that's kind of what we're going with that. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things where you kind of, when you say the greatest, you're just like, and we talked about.
The greatest to me.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say the great. Yeah, he's one of the greatest.
I'll put it like this: he's had the biggest impact. I'll
Right,
say that.
definitely. But
we just talking about that us as a player.
yeah, it's
He's
kind of
one
hard
of the
to.
greatest, yeah, no doubt.
It's kind of hard for me to say greatest, and I love him to death. But
Yeah, it's Michael Jordan.
we talked about this on the previous show.
Mm-hmm.
The timing for Jordan, and and you can kind of look at it from across the board, not even just sports. The timing for Jordan, the timing for Michael Jackson, the timing for anything. It's all timing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Everything has to be set in place for somebody to succeed on the level that these cats succeeded.
Yeah.
You never know what would have happened if Dr. J would have had Nike plugging for him. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
I mean, he just didn't reap the benefits of being in a league that catered to that. You know what I'm saying? He came in the 70s, 60s and 70s. Mike came in the 80s. It was just,
Like you said, it's time.
it's all timing at the end of the day. So I get what you're saying. I don't think we'll ever have an answer to stuff like this because, like you said, it's all opinions at the end of the day.
Yeah, no doubt.
So,
But like I said, I think my thing is just, I just feel like a lot of people just, the fact that you even entertain the notion of something current possibly matching something of the past is
Right.
just like, you're just an idiot if you even feel like that.
like we could even take it to music. Like why wouldn't anybody put Kendrick or Cole?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to say Drake, but Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't anybody put them in as a great for their time? Or they could quite possibly surpass anything Biggie or Pac or our favorite artists from the 90s ever did.
Yeah.
It's a possibility, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more kids than it is adults, so You just have to take people's skill level and take it for what it is. If they're great, then you just acknowledge them being great.
Yeah.
And just keep it moving from there, because it's kind of hard for them to step out of the shadow. But when they do something different and it's actually impacting, my man said, I'm old school. I'm old school too.
Yeah.
But you got to acknowledge the new stuff. You have to acknowledge what it is and what can happen from it.
Yeah,
You know what I
old
mean?
school, too.
I mean, if all the old school cats said the Motorola Razr was the greatest phone ever, we never ever bought another phone in our lives, we would be so lost right now, doing T9 texting and like it's just kind of it's kind of, you gotta acknowledge all that, man.
Yeah.
Somebody said rap music nowadays just don't sound good. That's an opinion. We talked about this on a previous show.
Yeah.
It's a lot that you hear commercially that probably doesn't sound good and it's appealing to you, but it's a lot on the underground that you just gotta look for it. They're not gonna put that in your face.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got to find it. So I understand what you're saying. If you don't like it on the radio, cut it off.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. You ain't got to support it. At
And
the end
then
of the
that's
day.
another thing, like the person that said that. I feel what you're saying, but do you feel like your age or your growth as a person has anything to do with you feeling that way? I mean, you just at a different point in your life.
Yeah.
I mean,
Somebody just mentioned a good point. The greats change with age.
I agree.
And you know what? I do agree with that. So with that said, LeBron James, you cannot leave him out of the conversation, because a lot of people don't. I just don't understand why people just don't like that guy.
I don't understand that at all.
I just don't understand why people just do not like LeBron, just because. I don't. It ain't
Yeah,
even a
even
because.
just because,
It's just
I know.
like what's wrong with him? Like, what's wrong with him to people? Like, I just don't get that. I feel like from what I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
I don't speak Turkish. I'm sorry, that's random. But from what I've seen from LeBron, man, he seems. I've never heard that this dude be in trouble with anything. I think like his third year in the league,
Mm-hmm.
he got like a speeding ticket. And that was like it. I've never seen a superstar come into a league and just do what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
LeBron came in at 18, and every year he's gotten better, and he hasn't gotten in any trouble. That's the crazy thing, man. Like, you give an 18-year-old, what he get, like $90 million from Nike?
Yeah.
An 18-year-old with $90 million. How many people? He is great. Definitely. Jimmy, he's great. And I totally agree. But it's a lot of people that do not believe that this man is great.
I don't understand. I mean, I don't know.
Somebody mentioned the point, they're human, they're bound to make mistakes. Definitely.
Yeah, that's true.
But us as the public put these people in these positions. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they build them up to break them down.
Yeah.
And it all goes back to our original point of what we started the show.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we acknowledge all of it? You know what I'm saying? They're great at what they do. Why can't we just acknowledge everybody for being great at what they
You
do?
don't have to be compared.
You don't have to compare.
Why can't you like more than one thing?
You can like more than one thing.
I don't understand it.
I just don't get why people just have a hard time liking more than one thing. Like, I can understand. I'm a cereal guy and I eat oatmeal. Like,
Yeah.
one is better than the other one, depending on how I feel.
Yeah.
But I like both. It's fine to like oatmeal and cereal. It's fine to like LeBron and Michael Jordan and Steph Curry. It's
And
fine
Kobe.
and Kobe. Like,
Just like,
you don't have to compare them. Just let them be great. Let them be good at what they're doing and just appreciate what they're doing. A lot of people missed out just because they don't like how Kobe chewed his gum. You missed out on a whole career. I don't like the way he chew his gum and look at the.
He talks.
He talked like Jordan. Like, what does that mean?
He tries to walk like Jordan.
That's like when somebody tell you sound black or you sound white. Like, come on, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't even make. How does black sound? How does white sound? I don't know. Shout out to Cereal, man, no doubt.
Yeah.
Say everything needs a hero and a villain. Nah, in the comic books, yeah. I agree. It's you got to have balance. But it's no balance when it comes to this stuff we're talking about.
Yeah, like, okay, what?
They said a wrestling.
But what makes, okay, if, I'll just go back to what you were just talking about.
Okay.
Okay, if LeBron is a villain, I'm not saying that's what you're saying, but if LeBron is a villain, who's the hero
Steph's the hero right now.
right now?
Yeah.
So what would knock him off the hero? What, he got to do something bad?
Steph got to literally get caught buying a dirty magazine.
But what did LeBron do to become the villain?
He challenged what Jordan was, and I really feel like that's why people don't like him. I really feel like people don't like LeBron because he challenged the greatness of Jordan.
Yeah.
Like he said, since they're home in high school. You know what, Jimmy? That's a good but this is a good point because I've said this before. People, the way he did, what did he do?
Yeah, what do you do?
What did he do? But this is my thing, Jimmy, and I've said this to Tory G before, and I've said this to a lot of people. I'm just convinced that people just don't like seeing nobody happy.
Yeah, that's a lot to do with it.
I mean, I really don't. If you're smiling in we're now in 2016.
16. Something
But
wrong with you.
if you're smiling right now, something is really wrong with you. And that's the general consensus with just people. I mean, in general, I try to meet everybody and approach everybody the same way.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Don. Nice to meet you. Try to keep a smile on my face. Make people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
For some people, that's very uncomfortable because the world has gotten so crazy and skewed. What's bad is now good, and what's good is now bad, with the exception of Steph Curry.
At the moment.
At the moment, see, he's gonna do something, and these people are gonna be like, "Man, ban Steph Curry for lacing his shoestrings the way he did it."
But at the same, like, it's already people like that with stuff. Not like on the banning tip. They're like, oh, he's so overrated. Why they talk about him so? Like, they on pace to possibly have one of the greatest records ever. Why wouldn't you be talking about him? He's the leader of the team.
I just don't get it.
I don't understand. Like, I mean, why? If you're a basketball fan, why wouldn't you expect to hear about Steph Curry at the moment? Like, that just makes no sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, I just look at it like, and somebody mentioned that LeBron took money. What player didn't take money?
He took money from who?
I don't know. I guess when he was in high school, he got into the whole homo scandal and.
What?
I don't know a whole lot of 18-year-olds that's gonna turn a homo down. B. I'm sorry. I don't know a whole lot of 18-year-olds that's gonna turn a whole lot of money down.
He was 18.
I'm 37 and I'm not turning. If somebody give me $20 right now, I'm taking it. I'm just being honest. Like you gonna give me this 20 like off the strength? Thank you. I appreciate it. I can feed my peoples, but I just don't know a whole lot of people that's gonna turn that down. If you say you gonna turn it down to 18, I'm gonna have a hard time. I'm gonna just have a hard time believing you. I'm sorry. That's just me.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, man, this dude take care of his family. He do what he's supposed to do. He do stuff in the community. He literally is running Cleveland. Yeah. Cleveland wouldn't have an economy if it wasn't for LeBron. You saw what happened when he left.
Yeah.
The economy plummeted, and it's nothing. I mean, that's their fault for basing everything around him.
Yeah.
But look at that.
You can't deny.
You cannot deny what kind of an impact a positive impact he's having on people. Granted, I'm not go buy no $250 LeBrons, but you know, it is what it is, man. That man, he doing what he's supposed to do, man. At the end of the day, he's doing what's right for him and his family.
Totally agree.
So I mean, it is what it is, man. And to get to our original point, like I said, man, it's okay to like LeBron and like Jordan and Kobe and all the other greats.
I'm a fan of all three.
I love all three of them, man. I'm gonna miss Kobe after this year. I mean, I miss him now. He's playing, but I still miss him because he's shooting like 30%.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, like it's just one of those things, man. People just got to learn to I ain't gonna say accept it, but just acknowledge the fact that these people are good at what they do. They wouldn't be there if they weren't good. They weren't good at it. I mean, it is what it is, man. And then you know, people got a lot to say for nothing. What did we even us on this tip to even be on these people's side? That ain't gonna accomplish nothing. We might open a couple odds, we might open a couple lives, but
it's just
overall, it ain't really.
Yeah, it's just something to talk about.
We ain't reinventing the wheel, or we ain't changing nothing. At the end of the day, these are just our opinions.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of our opinions are based on a lot of facts.
Yeah.
So, either you like it or you hate it.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Like I tell you all the time, you don't just hate or like stuff for no reason.
Right.
It's something behind it.
Something underlining that's pushing you to hate.
Whether or not it makes sense to me, I mean, that, like I said, that's an opinion. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't just hate or like stuff for no reason.
I'm gonna just put it out like this, man. And this is kind of like an offshoot of the original question.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you should always be able to challenge the giants.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by these big names and big corporations, and they see the success they have, but they don't realize that these people had to start from somewhere. They weren't always like this.
Yeah.
They had to get to this level. And a lot of people get discouraged because they see, oh man, Nike is worth $40 billion.
Yeah.
So what? Just because, look, okay, perfect example, Under Armour.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Under Armour started out just like Nike started out. If you ask me, they was just doing their thing, and look where they at now. Under Armour is so big right now, man, and they got one of the best players in the league wearing their stuff.
Yeah.
Now, what if the Under Armour cats would have said, man, I don't know, man, Nike, boy, that's a big mountain to climb.
Yeah.
Adidas, man, I don't know, man, they second place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what if they would have did that? You wouldn't have Under Armour.
I feel like a lot of people do that though.
And that's with everything.
Yeah.
You get a lot of rappers that they look at these giants and they just can't get past how successful these giants are. It's okay to compete.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to compete with these cats, man. These dudes they won't like this forever. Like, they had to start from scratch too. Everybody starts from scratch, man.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to compete with my favorite podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love Combat Jack. I'm not afraid to compete with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid to compete with the EMA cats. I love what they do. I use them as fuel. I use them as, okay, that's the level I want to be at. Maybe we can all be in the same conversation one day. Never be afraid to compete, man.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Because once you get afraid, man, you ain't get nothing accomplished. You'll never get nothing accomplished, man.
Yeah.
And don't hate the ones that's competing. Please don't hate the ones that's competing, man, because they opening doors, like, for real.
I feel like people just comfortable with stuff staying exactly the same.
Yeah, I feel like that.
I'm not a fan of that personally, but you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not I've always been a different kind of cat. You know, if the sky was blue to everybody else, it was gray or fuchsia to me. Like I just saw it differently. Like, and I've always been kind of a combative guy when it comes to things like that, because I just don't feel like everybody should be the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I might be pushing an agenda to love everything, not love everything, but like more than one thing. That might be like a little small agenda I'm pushing, but I don't feel like it hurts anything.
It's not that, man. I feel like people do stuff just because I don't think they realize they do it. I'm talking about, like, from the standpoint, it's like you're just conditioned to support or like certain things.
That whole brand loyalty and
Not even just with, not just material things, just period. Just,
yeah,
it's like, if this is what's going right now, that's the way you need to go. It's like,
right.
I don't think people realize they do it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we all probably fall victim to that to an extent, but I feel like some people, like, that's how they live every aspect of their lives.
Yeah.
It's like,
I can see that being the case.
it's like, why? Like, I don't understand.
Like I said, man, you hate oatmeal, right?
Yes, I can't stand it.
You need to give it a chance.
I have. I'm not gonna say I don't like it. I've never even tried it. Like,
Yeah, there you go.
That's
yeah.
the point.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I tasted it. I wasn't a fan of it.
You need to stop. You need to stop though. Oatmeal's amazing.
Hey, grit. Give me some grits. It's going
Grits
down.
are amazing too.
Yes.
Oatmeal is amazing.
You can like both. I just don't like the latter.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
know what I mean? There's nothing wrong.
Oh, somebody said pudding. Get that out of here, man. We ain't talking. We already talked about that word. That's the forbidden word. We're not.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty much yeah, that's the gist of it, man. I don't think we'll ever get like a lot of the stuff we talk about. We'll never get answers to it.
Oh.
It's just something.
I just want people to think about it.
Yeah.
We will never get an answer to most of the stuff I think about. I will never get an answer.
Nah,
to.
you'll never get an answer to it because people are just like you said. People are conditioned to feel a certain way and think a certain way about different things, and
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for people to shake out of that mind frame that okay, that might be cool too. You know what I mean? Like I'll give you a perfect example. You know, I like to ride my bike, and I'm telling people this, and the first thing I hear from people most of the time is why, and I'm just like, why not? If it's not hurting anyone, why not?
Yeah.
Like, it's I could have an initiative to get more people to ride bikes. I would love to see more people on bikes, riding through Durham, Raleigh, Chapel, everywhere.
Yeah.
If you don't want to ride a bike, that's on you. But don't talk down on me because I like to ride a bike. I'm just like, huh? You need a car. I see a dude. It's a guy online that I watch, man. He kind of had a project where he got rid of his smartphone, and he said he was gonna do it for a year. He's now 2.5 years smartphone free, and he said the first thing people do when they see him pull his flip phone out is say, "You need a smartphone." Why does he need a smartphone, B?
Because everyone else has one.
Yeah, why?
That's why.
If that man is comfortable with his flip phone,
That's what I just said, though. We've been, it's like everyone else has them, so you gotta have
you got to have it too.
I just feel, like I said, I don't even think people, and like I said, all of us fall victim to an extent.
I'm an Apple head. I love stuff that Apple made. But if I can't get it, if I can't afford it, I'm not going to kill myself to get it.
Exactly.
Because Joe Smo got it down the street. I could care less what Joe Smo got.
Exactly.
But he might not have these dope boots I got on.
Yeah.
And he probably want them. But he could have them if he didn't buy that new iPad Pro.
Yeah.
I just knocked Apple.
Yeah,
Apple go shoot me in the dome.
the truth. Hey.
But yeah, man, it's just one of those things, man. People just got to get out of their head, man. This is it. This is the standard, and we'll never get past this. We'll never get past anything Jordan or Michael Jackson or any of these greats of a day. Nah, it's a possibility. It's just gonna be in a different spot.
It's gonna be so close-minded, man.
Somebody just asked us, "Will we in Durham?" Yes, we are in Durham.
Yes.
Yes, we are in an undisclosed location.
Bull City.
In the building, though. Appreciate that. I mean, we pretty much covered everything, man. That was like the quickest 40 minutes.
Yeah, and I still feel like there's other stuff to say.
Like, I mean, if we got some more stuff to say, we can do that.
I mean, I don't know.
Definitely. Shout out to you in Durham. I can't see your name. I'm sorry, I can't read.
Yeah.
But shout out to you in Durham, whoever you are. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. Say, may you come over. I don't think that'll be a good idea right now.
What happened?
She want to come over. Nah, that's not a good idea.
No.
Nah, that's not a good idea, Ma. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but nah, you can't come over.
Appreciate you. Crazy.
But yeah, I mean, if you got something else you want to add to it, we can do that.
Shit, I mean, like I said, you could apply that to everything.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it is what it is, man. But
yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it's something for people to think about. If you're watching on Periscope, watching on YouTube Live, if you see this and you wanna throw something back at us, man, hit us on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, just plain old Don. You're on Twitter.
730 worst case.
730 worst cases on Twitter. If you see this show,
730 worst
the numbers.
case. Yes,
730 worst cases. And you can also hit me on justplainoldon.com. I do have a message. No, I don't have a message board on there yet. I do have email. I do have a way that you can get in touch with me on email there. So, yeah, just hit us up, man, and just let us know what you think about these subjects. And if you got any more subjects you want to hear us talk about, because we love to talk. I probably love to talk more than you do.
I mean, I'll get into the debates and stuff.
The YouTube live address is Tory G.
Yeah, Tory G.
Tory space G. And like I said, we do this show every Saturday at 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the 3 in a Pot show that we do on Friday at 6 o'clock.
Sometimes that's on other days.
Yeah, sometimes it's on Wednesdays
Mostly
because
on Friday.
Cause my kids have lives. They're so like busy and
they're
stuff.
so busy.
Yeah, like man, whatever.
Man.
But yeah, man, this is fun, man. I love doing this show. Like I was telling the girls last night, we're gonna be kind of delegating because I have some other shows I'm working on, trying to get developed, and Tory G is he got some stuff going on YouTube too. So, the Lukey LaFleur and Don show. We'll think about that one. But yeah, Tory got some other stuff he got going on. He has a YouTube channel that he posts regularly.
Tory G.
Check that out, man. Again, I have a Teespring account that you guys could go check out if you want to support the show. Teespring.com/justplainoldon, all one word. I cannot talk. I just had to get my breath on that. Go check that out, man. If you want to support the show, help us out, man. Cop a shirt. We love the support, man. Again, the boys in the hood. I am Just Plain Old Don for justplainoldon.com.
I am Tory G for Tory G.
And the place to be.
In the place to be.
One more thing, man. I didn't get my word of the week. I keep slipping on that, man. I gotta start bringing it. I have no idea. I didn't get it. I keep slipping on my word of the week, but it's coming back next week for sure. I gotta start reading some
you
more.
could forget until I do it for you. Support what you love. What's the end of it? That's enough. That's
The closing. Support what you love, because what you hate don't matter.
Yeah, because what you hate don't matter. So support
Hey, man,
what you love.
Let's keep that in mind, and everything will be all good.
Yep.
Again, thanks for tuning in. What's good? The podcast. Peace.
Peace. Duke won.
He said Duke won. You ain't get it in fast enough.